How many of you would take the rook in this position? In blitz, let's say, for example. No, Sid, are you telling... Sid's a strong player, and he's telling me that. I believe that it could be. You would have, okay. Delver wouldn't. Well, we know he doesn't care about his queen, so why would he care about a rook? But Delver doesn't count because, you know, he gives up the queen, you know, the first move. But, okay, but... But again, this is a simple question of just principles. You know, Kasparov once said, a knight on the 6th rank is worth at least a rook. At least. But I don't know if he ever said anything about 2 knights. 2 knights on the 6th. So, you got 1 knight on the 6th worth at least a rook. Why would you give that up? The rook is passed. You got 2 knights on the 6th. So now you need to look for better. So you look at the rook and, you know, that's going to lead to equal type of game. You take on b2. But now you got 2 knights on the 6th, so you're like, well, you have all this coordination with these knights. If you look, these knights literally control every square that matters on the board. They literally are double octopus. They control a massive 16 individual squares. Okay, the knights control 16 individual squares. Literally. Okay, we'll just draw the field for y'all. 16 individual squares. Double octopuses. Yes, double oct. I got octopus coming out my freaking ears, man. So with that in mind, with that in mind, you look to keep them at all costs. The other thing that's worth noting is that he can't actually save his rook. He'd have to go to b1. So let's even say that. Let's say that I don't take. And let's say I don't play rook g8, which is the winning move. Let's say I play even a move like f4. I bet after a move like f4, I still have a good position. So the point is that even if I don't play the winning move, rook g8, and I don't take the rook, I'm still better. Why? Because again, the knights control 16 squares. So why would you really shouldn't think of giving up these monster knights for a passive rook like that. And then the move rook g8 comes into play, and that's it. And there's going to be a mate now. There's going to be. Why is take so bad? Because it's not just 1 knight; it's 2 knights. They're coordinated. Like think 2 bishops coordinate. Now 2 knights on the 6th. They're even 2 knights on the 6th are worth like, you know, in this moment at least a queen, maybe more. 2 knights on the 6th like this are more than a, honestly, if they're backed up with some power, they're even more than a queen. Think about it. They control more squares than a queen in this moment. I mean, if you put a queen here, it wouldn't control all these squares like 16. Yeah. So now rook g8, and there's gonna be mate. I mean, if he does this, sure, it's gonna be some sort of damage. I mean, 1 knight on the 6 is enough, and now I'm looking for a mate. I don't see the mate. Now, I looked at knight f4, and there are 2 knights. You're gonna think that there's got to be a mate, but there's not after knight f4, and I had to see that. The king takes h4, and it's well, I have to think about how I'm drawing this position. Like knight here, he has king h5. And he's getting away. This is king. Oh, this is mate now. Okay. He would repeat, but if he does this, the knights come right. Look at these knights. And now this. Yeah. If he comes here, then mate. Okay, but that wasn't right to give. It wasn't right to give the bishop. So instead, I just, you know, put the bishop here, threatening mate. Right. So he's got to do this, in which case I was thinking of probably taking with the bishop, then threatening mate here. He has knight f3. I could also take with a knight. And now I'm threatening mate. He's got to go rook here. And then this is winning the rook at the very least. Or mate. I guess it's mate. I mean, this is just mate, right? Check here. And this. Okay, again, bishop and knight. And when you learn the bishop and knight checkmate, you learn that to coordinate a bishop and knight, you put them on the same color. Bishop controls the dark squares, and the knight controls the light squares. And so that literally they work like two bishops now, in a perfect harmony. And that's going to be made. So it's a good little lesson on two knights. And we'll do another lecture soon. So thanks for that. And let's move on.